Okay, folks, here I am again, and I'm on the path that leads from Gricos into Hora, and down below is Gricos, and up above is Hora. And they call this a goat path. And you can see that the goats actually do use it, because you see there what they leave here. But I want to say something about it, because we know that the monastery of John up there is less than 1,000 years old. And these paths here, there are 3 of them on the island, and I'll tell you why, are pre-Roman, okay? Because the Romans would be embarrassed by a path like this. That means they're Hellenic. Why do I say that? Because where the monastery of John now stands, it is proven that there was an Artemis temple. And these are actually paths for the pilgrims to come and visit the Artemis temple. Okay? Probably this is about, I would guess, maybe about 2,400 years old. That means pre-Roman. And why are there 3 of these? Because there was always a danger of pirates here. And they needed 3 ports where they could land and then run up to Hora to pay honor to Artemis. So they had a network where they could communicate with each other somehow. They didn't have cell phones, but somehow, maybe telepathically, I don't know, and say, Gricos is safe, dock there, and use this path. The other path, land goes down in Scala, and there's another one on the other side of the island. And so basically, you can imagine that they didn't have much time. They would have to hurry up here, pay homage to Artemis, maybe bring a sacrificial offering, and then probably run down to the boat. But for them, that was enough, because of their deep adoration for Artemis. They probably wanted to visit as many temples or sanctuaries as they could. So it's a misnomer to call this a goat path, because you can see how old it is. Because it had a whole nother purpose at the time. And this one is narrow, so this is for foot traffic. The other one, that from Scala, is quite wide, so I think they had carriages going up, maybe later, because it's at least twice as wide as this, and a bit finer. Okay, so that's my report from Patmos today, and there is the beginnings of Hora. Here you have to open a gate, because normally there are goats there, and then you have to close it. I have some of my students coming behind me, otherwise you're irresponsible. And there it says, path to Gricos. Okay, so thank you, and take care, everybody. And if you ever have a chance to come to this island, don't do it, because as I said, it gets under your skin, and it stays under your skin. Okay? It's not just beautiful and powerful. There's a lot of darkness, because everywhere there's light, there's darkness. They belong together. But it is captivating. And the history, layered history here, is enormous. Even before the Greeks reached here, they were celebrating Chthonic goddesses and gods. The Chthonic is a Greek word which means earth gods, underworld gods, or goddesses. And they include Cybele, Hecate, and Hera, and some others. And even the cave here, if you're allowed to film, you'll see that they carved channels in the floor, in the stone, and there's no moisture in the cave. But my deep belief is that they celebrated the goddess Cybele like they did on Samos and in Ephesus. Okay, time to get a drink of water. Take care, everybody.